what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the film The Fantastic Four First Steps. Now this is a reboot of the Fantastic Four film series, and at the same time it's part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so we are now officially bringing the Fantastic Four inside the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now this is also the 37th film in the universe too. Now this is also directed by Matt Shakman. Now this particular film, it has like a retro futuristic type look to it, like it's set in the 60s, but it's a retro futuristic type style to it. It's not even on this earth. In fact, when the film does even open, it does open on Earth 828. I guess that's spoiler territory, so you can tell it's like on an alternate Earth, as far as like the multi-universe thing goes, you know. Now, this particular film is dealing with the Fantastic Four themselves. They're already established because as the film goes on, you can tell they have already been around for 4 years. They even get like a flashback to like their origin tale about how they got their powers while they were out in space, you know, on the spaceship. But it turns out there's like a new threat known as Galactus, and it's apparently like this like large planet devouring like being, you know, and I'm very familiar with like Galactus, you know, so it's kind of cool finally seeing him making like a major screen about, because I know he kind of showed up in the Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer, but this is like his first like full-fledged, I think, live action screen about, if I'm not mistaken. So it's pretty cool seeing him show up. But at the same time, like the main heroes of the film, like you have Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, who's played by Pedro Pascal, and then you also have Vanessa Kirby, who plays Sue Storm, or you can say Invisible Woman. Then you also have Ebon Moss-Backrack, I think that's how you pronounce it, as Ben Grimm, the Thing. Then you also have Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm, the Human Torch. So they're all here in the film, all characters and so on. And it's good getting to look at their powers again, especially with the new like current technology that we have. So it's awesome seeing like Mr. Fantastic stretch his body to like all these different like links, unbelievable links. There's even one point I don't want to spoil where like he was like in a fight, kind of when they were fighting like Galactus. Galactus was even stretching him like apart. I thought that was kind of cool and interesting too. And of course, you know, like the Invisible Woman, you get to see like the kind of stuff she can do with her powers. Then the Human Torch, how he can flame on and stuff like that, and fly around. He can even go up into space and so on. And also, you know, you have like the Thing, like Ben himself. Now I guess he's kind of really like, and it's obvious he was the one that kind of really stood out in the film, that really provided like a lot of the comedic jokes, like Ben Grimm, the Thing. I thought he was kind of really funny in the film a lot. Even like Johnny too, as well, like the Human Torch. Both of them had like a lot of good, funny, like comedic moments together, like a lot of good chemistry together. You could tell whenever they're on screen, there was like a lot of jokes and like silly stuff going on when it was like focused on them. I thought it was pretty cool about the film too was Herbie, like the little humanoid robot thing they have. Now he was voiced by Matthew Wood. He was kind of cool in the film. He's always there providing like assistance or like, you know, help to them and so on. So I thought that was pretty cool, like the little robot known as Herbie. And visually though, I thought the film was pretty entertaining too. Like the visual effects of the film, they were done, I thought, pretty good. And I saw it in IMAX too. I didn't bother to do it in 3D, because a lot of times I do the films like these like in 3D, but later I've been kind of getting out of the 3D and I just do like IMAX. I even been getting out of the IMAX later, but I chose to watch this like IMAX. But it was like visually pretty cool. And I thought when Galactus actually showed up, when he finally showed up, it did look awesome seeing him like in action. Like he's like very large and he's like walking through like this alternate like New York, or this alternate like city, you know, which I thought looked very, very cool, looked very realistic and believable. But I do feel like at times it seemed like he was kind of a letdown, because as large as he was, it does seem like he would be like an Avenger type level threat, you know. But at the same time, it's like they were just like, he didn't really do like as much as I thought he would as far as like attacking the Fantastic Four or just people in general. And the idea that he was trying to pursue like the Fantastic Four, Reed Richards and his wife, like Sue Storm, he was trying to pursue like their baby. That's what he was really after. That's one of the big plot points of the film, and I guess that's spoiler territory. When they found out about Galactus, like the Fantastic Four travel to where he's located in the galaxy, and it turns out, you know, they learn that if they give their newborn baby to him, he won't try to devour like Earth, like what 828 Earth. He will let them live, but of course the Fantastic Four don't want to give up their one kid just to save the planet. So you know, all that kind of goes on, and of course all the people in the public in the world start turning on the Fantastic Four and so on. But other than that, as the film goes on, it seems like it goes by very fast too. It doesn't seem like it's really that long, but there are like a bunch of like cool sequences. I like the theme song for the Fantastic Four in this particular film too as well. I thought that was kind of awesome because I already knew about it, like that particular theme they was playing, because they played it on another, I forgot which one it was, Marvel movie that I went to see in the IMAX, and they was playing it on that. But I still thought this was a pretty entertaining film. I thought Pedro was pretty cool, like in his role as Reed Richards or Mr. Fantastic. Even what's her name, Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, I thought she was pretty cool. And so, like I said, it does like it was Ben Grimm, the thing, Ebon, the guy that played him, like he was really the one that kind of provided like a lot of like the humorous type jokes and stuff like that. I thought he was like funny. Even Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm, I thought he had a good performance as him. And then you also had the character of the Silver Surfer, and this time it's a woman. Because I wasn't too familiar with this version of Silver Surfer. Her name was, I think, Charlotte Ball, and she was voiced by Julia Gardner. So she shows up, and she's the one that Galactus sends out to actually threaten the Earthlings that he was coming to devour their planet. So I thought she kind of stood out. Now there's like other characters and stuff that I want to touch on in the film, but I just leave it at that. But you also have a Raph Neeson, I think that's how you pronounce it, who plays Galactus. And I thought he was pretty cool, so I guess he was really just basically providing the voice for it, because you could tell Galactus is really like entirely CGI, and he does look cool. Like whenever he's on screen, I thought Galactus looked awesome. He's like very imposing and just cool looking, you know. But overall, in the end, of course, this does have like the usual Easter eggs too, so you have to watch like the credits to get like a hint of what's to come and stuff like that. And you have to watch the very end of the credits for like one at the end too if you want. But like the major one is kind of like mid through the credits, you know. But in the end, Fantastic Four, the first steps, it was much better than I thought it was going to be. And I think this is one of the better, from my opinion, Marvel Cinematic films too as well. And I know it's like 37 of them. But in the end, I kind of, I was thinking one while like, whoa, I might give it an A, because, you know, I'd be definitely surprised. But I'm going to just give it like a, I want to kind of give it a solid B, but I do feel like it was even much better than that. I'd give it a B+. And I would definitely recommend for fans of like the Fantastic Four or just the Marvel Cinematic films, universe films in general. So I would definitely recommend it. So this is my review for the Fantastic Four First Steps. I'm giving it a B+. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.